incident, right? On 29th March in 1857, Mangal Pandey was hanged to death. Why? Because he has killed many of the British officers, right? So Britishers felt that if we are going to hang him to death, others will not rebel or do such thing again. But things were quite different. Now let us see in the kind of how the incident took place, or how the Sepoy mutiny converted into a great rebellion, right? So what happened after the death of Mangal Pandey? Sepoy of Meerut on 9th of May, what happened? They refused to use the new cartridge. Now they were told to have an army drilling, but they refused to use the new cartridge because they have heard that these cartridges were coated with the fat of cows and pigs, right? So cows, as you know, it is a very auspicious for the Hindus, so they don't want to open the cartridge with the mouth, because these cartridges were opened with mouth, right? So, and another thing is pig. Pig also was considered to be unclean by the Muslims. So both Hindus and Muslims were there in the British regiment or British army, right? So they both of them, they all refused. So what was the result of that? That refusal, 85 soldiers were dismissed from the job and they were sent to the prison for 10 years, as the allegation was on them that they have disobeyed British officers, right? So what happened? This incident took place on 9th of May. So very next day, on 10th May, other soldiers, they went to the prison to release their 85 soldiers which was kept in the prison, and there what they did, they have killed the British officer in the jail, and they have taken all the arms and ammunition. After that, they have set fire to the building of the British, right? After that, they went, in the night only, they went to Delhi, and very early morning they reached to Delhi, and there what happened? Delhi regiment, means the soldiers of Delhi, they also stood up for the rebellion. So the soldiers of the Meerut and the soldiers of the Delhi regiment, there also they did the same thing, that they have taken all arms and ammunition, killed the British officers and set fire to the building, right? After that, they went to the Red Fort. Now why they went to the Red Fort? Because Red Fort, the ruler, emperor used to live there. Bahadur Shah Zafar was the ruler during that time. He was living there, and Britishers have already declared that after Bahadur Shah Zafar, no other Mughal will be the emperor, right? That means Mughal rule will come to an end. So Bahadur Shah Zafar was living there. He was quite old, so he was not ready to accept or to fight against the British, because they have got a mighty power, and Bahadur Shah Zafar himself became very old, so he was getting scared. But the soldiers motivated him or persuaded him to accept the leadership. Rest the things will be done by the soldiers. Okay, then after persuading, Bahadur Shah Zafar anyhow ready to fight against the British. So what he did, he wrote a letter to the chieftains and to the other rulers to come and make a confederation to fight against the British. And as you know, in the first video I have already told you that all of them were very angry, but they were not able to do something. So as soon as they got an opportunity or the alternative of the British Empire, so they felt very energetic and enthusiastic. They were very inspired that such an old ruler is ready to fight against the British. That why we can't we, because we are already waiting for this opportunity. So everyone accepted this, and they became very happy. This is how the rebellion broke out. And why people wanted to rule against the Mughal emperor, means they wanted to rule under the Mughal emperor, because for the several years Mughal dynasty was ruling India, and the Mughal emperors were little bit liberal towards other community also, and there were small rulers, and major part was ruled by the Mughal empire, and the smaller parts were ruled by other smaller rulers, those who independently ruled. So they felt that they will get the freedom from the British, then they will get an independence themselves as they were ruling before. So this is how the small incident of the Sepoy mutiny converted to a very great rebellion. after getting the hold on Delhi, right, control on Delhi, so soldiers got the confidence. So what happened? Regiment after regiment, they started mutant, and then they took off to join the nodal centers. So what were the nodal centers? Nodal centers were the centers where people gathered together and they collectively fought with the British. So these nodal centers, Delhi, Lucknow and Kanpur, they became the nodal centers. So everyone took initiative, they come together to the nearest nodal center and they started fighting with the British, right? So now we can, if we see the leaders, those who took part in the revolt, we can divide into two categories. One category were the rulers or the Nawab, those who were already there and they wanted to be free from the British. Another category we are going to study about the new leaders who came up. They were not the rulers, but still they took the leadership or the initiative to fight or take part in the revolt of 1857. Right? So let us see who were they. So first one we can see Nana Sahib. Nana Sahib of Kanpur, he was the son of late Peshwa Bajirao. Right? So what happened? That as Britishers have declared that adopted son will not be accepted as a Peshwa or the ruler. So he himself proclaimed as a Peshwa and he said that he was under the Mughal emperor. So Bahadur Shah, the Zafar was declared by the soldiers as the ruler. So he proclaimed himself as the Peshwa under the Mughal ruler. Right? So from Kanpur. Then next comes British Qadr. He was the son of Wajid Ali Shah of Lucknow, right? So he also declared himself as a Nawab, right? Which was not Britishers have taken away Lucknow, right? So he declared, and then he was supported, and his mother, wife of Wajid Ali Shah, Begum Hazrat Mahal, took up active participation in the revolt, right? They were from Lucknow. Then third is Rani Lakshmi Bai from Jhansi, right? She took a great initiative. Again, she was also facing the problem against the doctrine of lapse that she did not have her son. So Jhansi was taken away by the British. So she revolted against that along with the help of Tatya Tope. Tatya Tope was from Kanpur and he supported Rani Lakshmi Bai. Both of them together they fought with British. Then let us come to Rani Avanti Bai Lodi. She from Ramgarh, from Madhya Pradesh, right? She also took 4,000 armed soldiers. She took to fight against the British, right? So these all were already some or the other way. They were Nawabs or the rulers, though whose kingdom was taken away by the British for by the various policies. Now let us come to those leaders. Those were new leaders and then they also actively participated in the revolt. Let us see one by one. First one is Ahmadullah Shah. He was a Maulvi, right? So he from Faizabad. So he has that British rule will come to an end, and lot of the religious supporters of Ahmadullah Shah supported him, and then he has made a great big army, and then he moved towards Lucknow to support to join the nodal center of Lucknow to fight against the British. So he was a Maulvi. He was not a ruler, but he made his armed force and fought. Right? Then next comes Bakht Khan. He was a soldier in Bareilly. So he was simple soldier, but he took the leadership of the Delhi, right? Delhi, as Bahadur Shah Zafar was there as an overall leader, but he took the in chargeship of the soldiers of the Bareilly in Delhi. Right, he was from Bareilly. Then next comes Konwar Singh. He was from Bihar. Basically, he was a zamindar, but he took an active leadership to fight in the revolt. That means what? That every section of the society, when they got boosted up with this rebellion, so everyone joined the rebellion who wanted to get freedom from this atrocities of British. So they all joined the rebellion. That is why this rebellion is also known as Great Revolt and First War of Independence. Right now, on 6th of August, there one telegram was sent to the by the Lieutenant Governor to the Commander-in-Chief, which shows that how much Britishers got scared. Literally, Britishers got shaken came, they were very much disappointed with this. They didn't thought of that a small incident of the cartridge will convert into such a great rebellion.